Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to solve two questions from circle theorems, which are referred from Edexcel past papers. You can find the details of the papers referred from in the description box below. So let us begin with the first question now. A, B, C, D are 4 points on a circle. AEC and DEB are straight lines. Triangle AED is an equilateral triangle. Prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DCB. So here it is given that the points ABCD are lying on the circumference of the circle, and there are two straight lines, that is AEC and DEB, that intersect or meet each other at point E, and the triangle AED is given as an equilateral triangle. So let me highlight the equilateral triangle over here. Since this is an equilateral triangle, all the angles are going to be 60 degrees and all the sides of this triangle are going to be equal. Now once we have got this, let us focus on the point E. Now since E is the point of intersection between these two straight lines, the angle made at point E, that is 60 degrees, is equal to the angle made over here, that is angle BEC, will be also equal to 60 degrees, that is vertically opposite angles of the two straight lines. So here we have written angle AED will be equal to angle BEC, that is equal to 60 degrees, that is vertically opposite angles. Now let us consider the points D and C, and we can see that these 2 points divide the entire circle into 2 segments. One is the smaller segment called the minor segment and the larger segment known as the major segment. And these 2 points make an angle at point A this way, and the same 2 points make an angle at point B this way. So by using the circle theorem, that is angles in the same segment are equal, we can say that angle A is equal to angle B because both of the angles are made in the same segment. So if angle A is 60 degrees, then angle B is also going to be 60 degrees. So the remaining angle, that is this small angle, is also going to be 60 degrees. That is by using angle sum property of the triangle. So let us write here angle DAC is equal to angle DBC. That is by using angles in the same segment, circle theorem. And angle ECB will be now equal to 60 degrees. That is by using angle sum property of triangle, which means triangle BEC is also going to be an equilateral triangle because all the angles are 60. So now we can say that the length DE plus EB will be equal to the length AE plus EC, which means the total length DB will be equal to the total length AC. So here we have written the same. Now once we have got this, let us focus on the triangles ABC and triangle DCB. So we have highlighted the 2 triangles which we need to prove are congruent. Congruent means they should be exactly same. I have explained what is congruence and conditions required for congruency in triangles in this video. So you can click on this link and check it out. I will also drop down its link in the description box below for your reference. So here in these 2 triangles, we had got the side DB from triangle DBC is equal to the side AC from triangle ABC. So here we have written DB is equal to AC. The reason being the sides of the 2 equilateral triangles, and angle ECB, or we can say angle ACB from this triangle is equal to the angle DBC from the second triangle, that is both are 60 degrees as we had got it over here. So here we have written the same, angle ACB is equal to angle DBC, that is equal to 60 degrees. And then we have a common base on which both the triangles are standing, that is BC. So here we have written BC is equal to BC as the common base. So by side, angle, side congruency condition, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DCB. So this is our answer. Now let us move on to the second question. A and B are points on a circle with center O. BC is a tangent to the circle. AOC is a straight line. Angle ABO is equal to x degrees. Find the size of angle ACB in terms of x. Give your answer in its simplest form. Give reasons for each stage of your working. Now here, A and B are the 2 points on the circumference of the circle with center O, and BC is a tangent and AOC is given as a straight line. Now it is given that angle ABO is equal to x degrees. So let us mark it over here. So we have connected the center of the circle to the point B and angle ABO, this is going to be x degrees. Now here we can see that AOB is going to be an isosceles triangle because the side OA of this triangle will be equal to the side OB, as both are the radius of the same circle. We have considered the same figure over here for easy reference. So here we have written, consider triangle AOB and the side OA will be equal to side OB, that is radius of the same circle. So triangle AOB will be an isosceles triangle. So if we have considered the angle ABO as x, then angle BAO, this angle also becomes x. Now by using angle sum property of the triangle, we have written angle A plus angle B plus angle O is equal to 180 degree. So now we have angle A as x plus angle B as x plus angle O, that is angle AOB, is equal to 180. So x plus x gives us 2x plus angle AOB is equal to 180. Now taking 2x on the other side of equal to sign, we get angle AOB as 180 minus 2x. Now once we have got this, let us focus on the straight line AOC. Now the straight line is made up of two angles. One is the angle BOA or AOB, which we got just now, that is 180 minus 2x. And the second angle is made up of BOC. So both of these angles will add up to give us 180 degree because angle on a straight line is 180. So here we have written angle BOC, that is this angle, is now going to be equal to 180, the total 180 angle on the straight line, minus this angle. So we have written angle BOC is equal to 180 minus angle AOB. So here we get angle BOC is equal to 180 minus angle AOB is 180 minus 2x. So expanding this bracket, we get 180 minus 180. Minus of minus gives us plus 2x. Now 180 minus 180, they will both add up to give us 0, giving us the angle BOC as 2x. Now once we have got this, let us focus on the triangle BOC. Now we know that the radius always makes a 90 degree angle with the tangent touching it at the point of intersection, that is by radius tangent theorem. So here in this triangle, since OB is a radius which is touching the tangent BC at point B, angle OBC becomes 90 degree angle by radius tangent theorem. So here we have written, consider the triangle OBC and angle OBC will be equal to 90 degrees, that is by radius tangent theorem. Now here, since we need to find out the angle ACB, this angle, it is equivalent to finding angle OCB because AOC is a straight line. So in this triangle, let us use angle sum property of the triangle to get angle C. So here we get angle O plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180, that is by angle sum property of triangle. Angle O, that is BOC, we had got it as 2x. So 2x plus angle OBC, we have got it as 90, plus angle OCB is equal to 180 degree. So we get angle OCB is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 2x. So 180 minus 90 gives us 90 minus 2x. So angle OCB is equal to 90 minus 2x, or we can also say it as angle ACB is equal to 90 minus 2x. So we have got the angle ACB in terms of x, and this is our answer. I hope you have understood all the steps and liked the video. And if you found this video useful, then check out this playlist where you'll find more examples of this kind. And if you're liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.